Everybody, my name is Naomi Winston, also known as the Heartbeat, and welcome to the movement. As you guys know, or as you guys may have figured out, the movement is actually a bigger project, a part of one of my company goals, which is mental health awareness, especially for and within the Black and Brown communities. This is my dedication this March. Manifestation March is my dedication and my adoration for the Black community and advocating for us to have more resources, even if we have to create them ourselves. So that is what I'm doing today and for the entirety of March and the entirety of 21 and the entirety of forever, if I can, is create content to help Black people, Black and Brown people, to love ourselves and to cherish ourselves and to nurture ourselves in the way that society is not allowing us to do. And so today, this is actually a part of a project that I usually do for most of my friends on Sundays, which is to create a positive affirmation that is usually related to my life or their life. And I just have them listen to it throughout the day, or I have them listen to it throughout the week to really just help them get through the week, because sometimes we all just need that sometimes. And so this is me sharing this with you all, and all of these projects, including many more, will be a part of a bigger project that I'm actually working on for you guys. So please stay tuned. If you haven't, like, share, and follow my content. Make sure you follow us. Make sure you check out our website. And yeah, welcome to the movement. Take 3 deep breaths in and breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. And as you breathe in this last time, breathe in all that pain and that frustration and all that stress that you have about this upcoming week. Just breathe it in. Breathe it all in. Take accountability for your feelings. Let your feelings be heard and understood. Just breathe in. As you breathe out and you just hold it there, release all of that. All that stress, all that pain, all that fear about what that big project is about to be. Just let it out and just breathe. So breathe out. Know that you are perfectly imperfect. It's something that we just hear all the time, and it's something that I've had to deal with many mistakes that I made over the past 2 weeks. Nothing ever gets easier. Nothing is forgettable. I feel like we learn and we move on. If there's one thing I learned from college, it's taking my L's, taking my losses, and just moving on with my day. And that's perfectly fine. That's perfectly okay, because as a Black community, I feel like that's what we've had to deal with. We've had to deal with just moving on and moving past like nothing happened. But your feelings are valid. That frustration you felt about getting passed up for a job that you really wanted, that frustration you had about losing that competition that really meant a lot to you, about losing that game, about your losses, are just as important as your successes. If anybody knows that, student athletes know that, professors know that, students know that. Those losses, like, we've learned to brush them off, but it doesn't mean like they're not important to us. But the biggest thing I've learned is to how to forgive myself. So that's what I'm encouraging all of you all to do, is to forgive yourself for the stuff that you tried your very best at. Because what I've discovered the most about life is, if you want something, you're going to get it. It's the same thing my mama always told me. If a man wanted to do it for you, he would. And it's the same thing she told me when I was working on this major project. She said to me, and I quote, if you want greatness, then act like you want it. If you want greatness, rest your head at night and wake up in the morning and act like you want it. Go get it. And I really took that this past week and really applied that to a lot in my life. If I wanted something, I got it. Not because I had to force anything, not because I was acting out of my nature, not because I was being irrational, but because I put it in my heart, I put it in my mind, I put it in my soul that I wanted it, and I was going to do whatever it took to get it. And that's why I've taken a lot into a lot of these motivations, a lot of these other things, is that if I really wanted something out of life, if I really want it, I would do whatever it takes to get it. Anybody who's ever worked with me academically, creatively, knows that if I want something done, it gets done. And so a lot of those things that I was thinking about, especially with my fall through with the painting series, was like, maybe I didn't want it enough. Maybe I didn't want it enough. And so going back to the affirmation, take a deep breath. Breathe out. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. Take a deep breath in. And take a deep breath out. As you are getting dressed, as you're driving in your car, as you are trying to roll yourself out of bed, ask yourself, what do you really want today? What do you need to do versus what do you want out of it at the end of the day? I know I don't want to go to all my meetings. I don't want to have to stay up studying. I don't want to have to write all these papers. But at the end of the day, I know that I want to graduate. I know I want to be top of my class. I know that I want to get all these things done for all these amazing organizations that I had the chance to work with when I was in college. And so I do what is required of me because I want what I want. And I feel like that's what we really need to apply to, not only in our romantic relationships, our like familial relationships, our platonic friendships, is going after what we want, but going after what we want in ourselves too. I remember that I wanted so badly to be in shape, but I didn't want it enough to start working out seriously. I didn't want it enough to stop eating junk food. I didn't want it enough to stop drinking soda. I didn't want it enough to push my body to the limits because I had become so comfortable. Go into this new day not being comfortable. Go into this new day being perfectly okay with being uncomfortable. Being uncomfortable is not reflective of you not being able to handle it. It's reflective of your mind not letting you do what your heart and your soul is trying to tell you to do. That's one of the biggest things I've learned about myself the past year or the past few months, is to get the hell out my own way. So if you don't learn anything else today, just get the hell out your own way. You are so capable of so many amazing things if you just let yourself get out your own freaking way. If you want something, state it. I want this, I want this, I want this. But at the end of the day, there's always a but somewhere. And it's not a but because we think we can't achieve it. It's not a but because we don't think we have the resources. It's not a but because we don't think we have the manpower or the capabilities to do it. It's a but because we don't believe in our hearts that we can do it. We don't have the self-efficacy to believe that we can do it. But I am telling you that whatever you are putting your mind to this month, whatever you are putting in the universe, in God's hands, whatever you are putting into whatever force you believe into this month, it's happening. It may not happen this month, it may not happen next month, but it is happening. Because you are putting forth in your life that you want something to happen, but nothing is going to change until you make it happen. Nothing in your life is going to get better. Nothing in your life may necessarily get worse because you're not putting that foot forward. You deserve everything that you feared that you thought you didn't. You deserve everything that you have told yourself in your mind that you didn't deserve. You deserve the love that you want. You deserve to have a partner who loves you and cherishes you and worships the ground you walk on, who cares about you. You deserve that. You deserve that because you are on this earth for a reason. I tell my friends this all the time. I'm telling you this. You are on this earth for a reason. The world did not get swallowed up today by a black hole because you have a purpose. The world did not end. The zombie apocalypse didn't happen because you still have a purpose. All that pain that you inflicted on yourself, all those times that you could have not been here, that you could have lost your life, they didn't work out. Because you still have a purpose here on this earth. If you don't believe anything else, believe that you are living, breathing. You are listening to this for a reason. You are listening to this because you care about yourself. You are listening to this because you care about your mental health. You are listening to this because you want to be better. And that's the first step to being better and doing better. And getting what you want out of life is knowing that you deserve it. You deserve that career you want, but only to the capacity that you feel like you deserve it. If you say that you deserve minimum wage, then that's what you're going to earn. If you feel like you deserve a 6-figure salary, that's what you're going to earn. If you feel like you are going to be a millionaire, that is what you're going to be. Speak that into the universe. Speak that life into it. Speak life into yourself. We speak so much into others. We build our friends up, and at the end of the day, you still have to speak life into yourself. You are whole. You are not half of anything. You are whole. You are day and night, the sunrise and the sunset. You are whole completely and utterly by yourself. You are the reflection of the sun. Your skin, your eyes, the texture of your skin, the texture of your hair. There's a reason that your hair grows to the sun, because you were never meant to be swallowed up by darkness. Because your skin reflects moonlight. It absorbs it in a way that is so beautiful and so powerful that even in the darkness of night, you still glow. That is the beauty of being a black and brown person. That is the beauty in that. Because even in the darkest nights, you are still radiating. You are radiating and beautiful and so strong and powerful in everything that you do. You are worth it. You are worth it. You are worth the sun, the moon, the stars, and everything in between. You are worth the air that you breathe. You are worth the life that you bring into this world. You are worth the light that you bring into this world with your radiance and your smile, your intellect. I will say it again and I'll say it forevermore. You are on this world for a reason. You are in this world for a reason. There's a reason that you weren't born in the 1900s. There was a reason you weren't born in the 1900s. There was a reason you weren't born in the 1800s. There's a reason you weren't born in 2189. You were born here in the 21st century. You were born here in the 21st century. Or you're a 90s baby. You were born here for a reason. You are here for a reason, because there is something in this timeline in your life that is going to create a butterfly effect that is going to change the world. Change the world of someone in your life. You don't even know that smile that you gave someone could mean so much. You don't know the power that you hold. You don't know the power that your laughter holds. You don't know the power that your smile, that your kind words, that your passing wave at a stranger could mean. That is how powerful you are. That's how amazing you are. That is how much sunlight you can bring on any cloudy or rainy day. That is who you are. So yes, go into this new day knowing that you are worth everything that this world has to offer. You are worth everything that this world has to give. Because you are going to give so much more to it. You are so much more to this world than a living, breathing body. You are so much more to this world than a machine that creates carbon dioxide from oxygen. Your purpose is here. Your purpose is now. You're here for a reason. It may not reveal itself this week or next week. But go into this new week, whether you're struggling with anything, anxiety, depression, stress, knowing that you're here for a reason. And that you are valuable, and that you are important, that you are so loved, that I'm spending my teenage years, I'm spending my 20s developing something to make us better, to make us stronger as a community, because I love us and because I want us to succeed. But not only do I want us to succeed, I want us to be happy. I want us to find happiness and vulnerability and strength in each other in this community that we are going to build. I'm building this for us. I'm building this for us, and I'm building this for you because I see the value in who you are. I see the value in who we could be. I see the value in the strength that we hold as a Black and brown community. Go into this new day knowing that you are so loved and important and valued. Go into this world knowing that you are so loved, important, and valued. That the entire world stops for you. That for half a second, a millisecond, the world stops for you. Just to give a thank you, to pause, to give a thank you for existing. Thank you for existing. Thank you for still living and breathing and choosing to be here. Thank you for choosing this existence when it's not always easy, when it gets hard, when it gets frustrating, when it feels like it's not worth it. Thank you for choosing to still exist. If you learn nothing else, just know that your existence is valuable on this earth, that you are important on this earth, and that you are needed, and that I appreciate you, and I value you, and I love you. That I'm thankful for your contribution to this earth. Thank you all so much for listening to this long ramble about affirmation. Thank you guys so much for listening. You guys can definitely find the full clip on YouTube, which I will be uploading. And thank you guys so much. And make sure to stay tuned, like, share, and follow. Comment if you want to. Comment what you like and don't like, or what you want to hear from the next affirmation next week. And thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. And welcome to the movement. Stay tuned.